Ciao everyone! Are you hearing me good? Both the game, my voice, the usual things as always. Alright, thanks for the feedback. Now, we're going to face the water puzzle. I try to do the better explanation that I can do with my horrible English, so sorry already for that. But I really try to do my best because I'm aware that it's one or even the hardest puzzle in a whole Resident Evil series. So I really want to make a little tutorial about it. And so I also explained that in Italian, that maybe it's a little easier for me, but I really do my best. So thanks for being here, amici. I really appreciate it. Don't worry, nobody here talking in Italian aside me, so don't worry. All right, guys, let's go.
Resident Evil 3.
Alright, let's head to the water puzzle. We already took the sample. Ciao, hi there! Ciao Alessio! Thanks for being here! Sì, farò la spiegazione anche in italiano, che forse sarà un po' più capibile, ecco. Alright, let's do this. Mm. One of the easiest in my opinion, because of course the combination is different from each play. Alright guys. So, the goal of this puzzle is to perform the same combination from the sample. And that's nothing of new. The most complicated stuff that several fans can't understand because no one explained you, it's that it's all about add. It's an add enigma. So, it's not about L or E forms, but only about the rectangles, okay? The short one, the long one, the big, the little, this kind of rectangle, okay? So keep in mind that you need to work with the rectangle form, all right? So in this case, I'm gonna to perform the puzzle, and then I explain what I did. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous, so of course I'm taking more time than usual. But don't worry, now I get this. Maybe a little reset. Really, guys, so sorry if I taken so long, but I'm a little nervous every time I'm doing a live and someone watch me. I'm pretty nervous. So, all right, guys, finally I got this. Really sorry for all this time, but I really lost my mind for the nervous, really. So now I am going the explanation. As I told you before, it's about the ad. So, what's the matter? Do you see each castle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 blocks, okay? And for making these blocks, there's there are 3 lines. Do you see that each line is green? Okay, A, B, C, they are all green. And the sample, the main sample that we need to replicate, has 3 green lines, because these are the lines that you need to work on. Got it? Tell me if you don't got it, if you don't get it because my English sucks or something like that. Tell me, really. And then, as I'm telling you, it's about the rectangle form. So, for the first block, we have a vertical rectangle, if we can call it in this way. We have a vertical rectangle, and for making this form, we need 2 little rectangles, okay? In this case, it's the little rectangle from A line and the C line. Do you see the empty space from B line? There's nothing, because the rectangle from the sample, it's made from 2 little rectangles, not 3, okay? So, in the first block, we have 2 little rectangles that make a medium, we can say medium rectangles. Then, the second block, it's a little rectangle, very mini. And then, the A and C lines are empty. The B line, sorry, it's about 1 little rectangle. Are you getting now how this enigma works? Then the third block, it's a little complicated, because you can see as a large L, but it's not a large L. It's made by 2 big rectangles and 1 little one. So the A and C lines made the square, we can make square, while the B line makes the little one. Adding this make the large L. Okay, guys? Then the fourth block, again, like the first one. Do you see? It's the same. The first block and the fourth are the same. But of course, since the lines, the ABC, have different rectangles, we need to make a combination that are different. So the first rectangle, it's made by the little rectangle from A and C, while the fourth is made by the A and B. Okay? Then there's a little space, and again the large L. It's the same from the previous one, so nothing new. You need the 2 big rectangles and 1 little one. Again, 2 little rectangles and 1 empty space, and then 1 little rectangles. Do you see in the B line? And finally, the last block, it seems an L, a medium L. But again, you understand now that it's a 1 rectangle from A, and then a little one from C. Can you get it? Fantastic. Now, sorry for the little explanation that I'm going to make now in Italian, but it'll be shorter, don't worry. Allora, ragazzi, per fare questo enigma dovete pensare alla forma del rettangolo. Ignorate la L, la I, il puntino, no, pensate solamente a livello di rettangolo. Perciò, nel primo blocco vedete che è composto da due piccoli rettangoli. Perciò vedete la A e la C, la linea A e C insieme formano quel rettangolo medio, ok? Poi il secondo blocco, soltanto un piccolo rettangolino. Lo vedete? Che c'è soltanto nella B. Sia lo spazio della A e del C sono appunto vuote, perché nel B c'è soltanto una. Poi questa L ciccionetta che vediamo non è una L ciccionetta, ma è un insieme tra un rettangolo grande, uno piccolo e un altro grande. Non importa, tra virgolette, la combinazione dov'è, perché ogni frequenza della linea è diversa. Quindi dovete sempre addizionare, ricordatevi, rettangoli e addizionare, ok? Questa cosa qui. Poi, di nuovo, due rettangolini che fanno quello del primo, lo vedete? Come stavo dicendo, non importa da quale linea proviene il rettangolino, perché vedete che nella prima è nella A e nella C, è nella quarta e nella AB, lo vedete? Non importa, basta che li mettete insieme, che si uniscano per bene. Quindi ripetiamo la stessa cosa della L cicciotta, uguale, poi lasciamo un piccolo spazio con il piccolo rettangolino che è nella B e poi infine abbiamo una L che, ripeto, non vediamolo come una L, ma vediamolo come un rettangolo grande e uno piccolino e finalmente abbiamo la combinazione. Ok guys, I finished. We did it! All right. I hate the fact that I made it in so much time. But it's always like that. When someone is watching you. Okay. Little extra for this cutscene. Maybe you don't know that in this cutscene, you know that Carlos arrives to save Jill from zombies. And Jill is shown to aiming the zombies before Carlos arrives. But I was wondering if Jill doesn't equip anything. There's in edit animation from Jill. Nothing of great, but it's a nice trivia for me that I love every single pixel of this game. So cute!
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Oh my. Oh my, no. Oh, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it. Oh my, guys, I the emulator crashes. No, no, I haven't words, really, guys. I really haven't any words. So sorry, I need to. Ah, why? Why did I not save? Why? Okay, guys, just a little sec. You hate me, I'm aware of that. But this time, the puzzle will be shorter. Really, guys, sorry. But I'm glad that I made you the explanation. My PC sucks, as well as my English. So it's a good combination, no? This happens only in my life, but I needed to accept that. Okay, really, this time I'm going to make it in the short time. I just need to think that nobody's watching me. That's so childish, I'm aware of that. Well, but I made an explanation, so in some kind. It's good, no? Oh, the same one. So, all right. Wow, it works. That I don't need to think of anybody else. All right, now I'm making the save for emergency. Okay, saved. So everything that happens, I made the save file of emergency, and we haven't any problems. So again, let's see the cute Jill with her arms all up. She's adorable. I'm fangirling about my dearest Jill. I'm aware of that, but you know that I love her with all my soul and heart. So, yeah. Mm.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos.
I don't know why it's
Listen
lagging
closely,
now.
Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
Ah, Crimson had the team. Ciao. The water puzzle is very, very difficult, so don't shame yourself at all. Okay, guys, sorry if it's lagging a little. Maybe it was about the water. I really don't know, but in the previous lives everything works fine, so I make another emergency file for just in case. Okay. Sorry, Jane, if I'm keeping to wait to you. Alright. Maybe it's about the water. I really don't know why. Because I hadn't any problem of the part from the gravedigger, so I really don't know. Sorry guys if my life sucks. You know that I'm trying my best, but okay. Now I'm doing some lore. This is the Death Factory, okay? It's the place that Umbrella built in a secret way from despised and get off all the cavies, the guinea pigs from the nest. Okay, the nest, which is the main Raccoon City lab, the one that you explore as Claire and Leon in Resident Evil 2. So all the discarded bows, bioorganic weapons, and the cavies are all here, okay? And it's also about to get new cavies from this experiment because the Dead Factory is near to the Raccoon Park as we just did. We arrived here through the Raccoon Park. So it happened that some civilians arrived here for from wrong way, and then Umbrella took them as a new experiment for the nest. A little lore that I really like to share. All right. I really can't get why the emulation is pretty slow now. Maybe it's because the weather that here in Italy it's so cold now, it's so hot now, so I really think of this. I really don't know because um, the options, the resolution is always the same ones. So I really can't get why it's so slow now. Grazie, team. But I'm doing my work. It's my duty. Alright, and here we just seen Nikolai that he's gonna to take the last chopper. Damn you, Nikolai! I love to hate his character. Oh, me, thank you for saying this. I'm so honored. But you're also one of the master of Resident Evil lore, really. All right. This last gunpowder are going to be the freeze runs for the next battle against Nemesis. Alright then. Done. This is the key that we needed to get the rocket launcher. We're gonna to do later. Now let's get to... Let's head to the gas puzzle. I don't know the name of this puzzle, oh my. I really like the reference that Resident Evil Revelations does about this puzzle. It's not the same, but it's clearly a reference about this. I really don't know the combination. I'm doing just about my mind. My mind guides me now. This happens when you play a game since you remember. Okay. That's a really tough question, Tim, really. You know, guys, that Resident Evil 3 has a very, or better, the special place in my heart. But I like to think of me about a really a person that tells the truth despite own preference. So Resident Evil 2 was made as a totally main title, so the budget was so large, and there were so many ideas about the sequel of Resident Evil 1. And while Resident Evil 3 Genesis, we know that it's supposed to be a spin-off. So Aoyama made the best that he really could do for the limited budget and the time. So I really can't decide which Resident Evil is the best between the 2 and 3, because the Genesis is so different and they face the survivor horror in two different ways, because the Resident Evil 2 is more similar than the first one, while Resident Evil 3 made the survivor horror through the action. But don't misunderstand me, it's about the action survivor horror, nothing about Dino Crisis 2 or The Evil Within or Resident Evil 4. It's always survivor horror, but more action, rather than Resident Evil 1 and 2. That's what I'm meaning. Alright. Yeah, I can't do the grenade without... actually, I can, but that's another matter. Yeah, guys, in Resident Evil 3, you're able to make different grenades also with the rounds alone, but I personally don't do this. So, no. I need to make the magnum rounds before. Okay, here. That's enough for taking down Nemesis in one of the best boss battles of this year, in my opinion. But firstly, I wish to take some herbs with me. Okay. Perfect. Oh my, what a mess. Another red herb? Have I? Yeah. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to face Nemesis. Yeah. Oh my, no, I can't use the freeze runes with you. Sorry. Perfect. Yeah, I don't use the mixing the herbs, but I do once I need to. And just in case, we make a save for emergency.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
Stars.
Perfect.
Stars.
There are so many things I want to show you here, but first we need to get into this.
Stars.
Come on. All right, we have just 2 minutes, but I really need to tell a little lore about this place. This is the place that all the cavies and BOWs that was got off from the nest are all in. And we can see the plant 43 from Resident Evil 2 here. Do you see it? It's so cool. I love all the lore that is here. Okay. Yep. I was a little afraid also for the time, but of course there's the giant alligator. And yeah, I don't know this kind of regenerator, how it could be here. For both the actual timeline, because in 1999 Resident Evil 4 isn't the way that we have it in 2005 at all. And about the regenerator, that's from the European. Raccoon City got from the 60th laboratory. Only the NE-alpha parasite, Nemesis one. Okay. So that's a very cool lore trivia that I need to explore. See Nemesis here. I love these details. Well, he's unstoppable Nemesis, so of course. It didn't lag with the Nemesis fight, but for the zombies it does. It's pretty weird. I'm pretty sure it's about the water, because it's here, so I really don't know anything else. Yeah, it could be, as you say, Yami, a strange mutation with a T-virus. Yeah, because it's really impossible that it's a regeneradores. It's Spanish, so I don't speak Spanish, guys, so sorry. No. I know that you aren't dead. Well, actually you are, but it's a weird joke. Alright, let's take the rocket launcher. Yeah. I used the card, so for this time I can discard it. It's a kind of useless thing that I do in every my plays. Nothing great. No. And then another little save file for emergency. Really, guys, I'm sorry for all these useless troubles. but my PC sucks. And the hot weather doesn't help. È una bella idea, Alessio, questa cosa, eh? Perché so che Resident Evil 4 ha avuto una genesi incredibilmente complicata. Ce ne sono 8000 di versioni di Resident Evil 4, quindi sarebbe una bella idea. I'm talking about what Alessio said. It's a good theory about it. Oh my, I didn't take the key. Why am I so stupid? Why? I don't know. Fortunately, the box is here. Merci. I really appreciated these words, really. Because I'm just a nobody. I'm a mad hardcore fan since I'm able to remember, but nothing else. Pensiamola così, Alessio. Con tutte le versioni che abbiamo avuto di Resident Evil 4, abbiamo avuto anche quel capolavoro di Haunting Ground. Quindi dai, pensiamola in questo modo. I'm saying that for all the several version that Resident Evil 4 got before the actual Resident Evil 4 on 2005, we have the masterpiece of horror games that for me it's Haunting Ground. While for survivor horror is a Resident Evil because there's a difference between horror games and survivor horror games. But that's another matter that maybe we can talk later in some other streams if you want. Alright, we can do some edit of our inventory now. Yeah, the Manium is pretty. I need to pronounce Manium good in English, but I really can't. Magman? Is it right? It's Magman. Something like that. Quindi Magman, something like qualcosa del genere. Se appunto la gn non ce l'hanno gli inglesi, perché lo vado a dire? Perché lo dico? Cioè, non lo so, non ho idea. I miei problemi con l'inglese. Yeah, I am boring Alessio about my horrible English pronounce. Alright, Tim, thank you. I feel so stupid for these problems I have with English. But really, I studied hard during my high school. But aside from school, I really hadn't any person to talk with. No. Down, down, down. Okay. I'm crying, guys. I'm really crying. So really, guys, I really don't want to bother you anymore that emulator crashes again. I don't know why this happened because in my this is the 7th place, it happened me only once. So really, guys, sorry for this horrible quality. Maybe it's the weather. I really don't know because it's my PC is a portable one, so I really don't want to bother you anymore. I'm going to take the rocket launcher. Maybe we can do this in the last play, or maybe I can do this also now, but really, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why this happens. I'm crying so much. So, I'm taking the rocket launcher, and then and then it's finished. Thank you for all your patience, really. I appreciate that, really, really. But I made the emergency file that it's right here. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to take you a lot of time. I'm going to uh, take the rocket launcher, and then for the last part, it will be the next week. So don't worry. And I hope that nothing's going to happen bad this time. I'm so pissed off. Uffa, che due scatole. Nothing of dirty words in Italian, don't worry. So again, some kind of deja vu. And I'm going to do a save file for emergency just before. Maybe also here, because there's the water. Okay. I just needed to take the rocket launcher. Just let me take it, and that's all, please. And one. I really don't know how to make the battle easier for the emulator. Okay, now Jill, run. Run. Good girl. My adorable Jill. I'm fangirling again, no! I really can't hold myself. No, 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 no. One thing that I really hate about my language is the dirty stuff. It's really a dirty one. And of course, when I get mad, I do something. It's it's obvious, but not in a very vulgar way, because I really take it as a disgusting thing. English is a kind of pure language one, while in Italian it's so horrible for this kind of words, really, believe me, guys. All right, we're here. I really can't believe that. Mm, mm, Yeah, that word we use it for everything, but it's a dirty one. So I prefer to use cacchio, which isn't a dirty word, but we use that for the exactly same thing. So say cacchio. I love this weapon. Another trivia. Yeah, I know that I know you with trivia, but this weapon is used by several Resident Evil characters, like also Chris. But Jill is the one that is shown with this weapon, doesn't in Resident Evil serie only, but also in many crossover games. We can see Jill with this rocket launcher in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with the hyper combo level 1, yeah. In Project Cross Zone, she uses this weapon as well. In Under the Skin, another Capcom game that she is playable. Or Tekken 1, a fantastic crossover game that connected almost all Capcom series all together. It's amazing, really, guys. And as one of the several abilities that Jill has, this weapon is one of them. An old but powerful weapon. It seems like a quote from Barry's. Thank you guys for being here despite all the mess. I really can't get anymore. I was trying to make the save and then crash again. That seems a joke. It really seems a joke. Then, guys, really, this time it's over. I really don't want to waste your time again. So I'm gonna to take this demon, but I adore rocket launcher. And oh my, no. Okay, maybe a miracle. I read the error that was different this time, and it told me it's about the overhealing. So, really? Oh my! I can't use the PC in summer? Wow, that's very weird. So guys, as I was telling you, I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to save now normally with the typewriter. And if the emulator just give me a little time for save, please. Grazie! Oh. Alright guys, I'm very glad that you watched my streaming, especially this one that I made the explanation about the water puzzle, and for all the uses that occurred due to the overheat in the summer. Oh, have you seen that? Jill yarns. She's adorable. Yeah, it's a kind of animation that she makes randomly. For example, this time she doesn't, but if I move her, and then there's a kind of percentual, if is it the right word, that she warns again. I love this animation that I discovered. This not so many years ago, and I love that I discover always good new stuff about my favorite game ever since childhood. So guys, as I was telling you, I'm so glad that you watched my streaming despite all the uses, all the part that you watched twice. I really appreciate it because you know that I'm making this serie streaming just for fun, for telling some lore and for improving my English because I'm finally talking with someone. Of course, in English because in Italian I haven't any problems. But in English, aside for chatting, I really wish to talk. Then really thank you for your patience, for your time, also because it's summer, so I know many of you want to go out and okay, but to me video games are art, and so for any type of art I want to dedicate some time daily or weekly just for it, because it's art to me. It's not a hobby or okay, I don't know what to do, so let's turn on the PlayStation, Xbox or Switch. No, to me it's art. So I really appreciate it. A little update that I'm gonna to do, it's about my just project. If you want to know that it's done, as I told you, it's done from the start till the very ending, the credits, so it's done. But I'm writing the English subtitles, and I'm having a little problems, but not for the translation per se, but for the kind of explanation that I'm going to do. Because in Italian, of course, it's easier, but in English, I need to give the same treatment that I did in Italian. And it's not a telling. I'm not telling Jill's story or a tell, okay? It's an analysis psychology about her mind, her state, from what she faced from Resident Evil 5 till Resident Evil Death Island and whole Resident Evil Death Island. So it's not a telling that I'm doing simply a translation in English simple. No. It's pretty difficult because it's an analysis that I need to explain in a language that it's not my first one, and I really wish to do to give you the same feeling that I put in Italian. So sorry if I'm taking more time than I expected, but I want to make up at last a good stuff for celebrating Jill's return into the timeline. So, okay. Again, thanks for watching. I am so glad for that. I appreciate it so much. And let's finish Resident Evil 3 serie the next week. I made a poll about my live streaming, and it was about Friday on this time, so 10:30 p.m. for the European time zone. It's always about this time. So yeah, if the weather doesn't broke my PC, I really want to make the last play of Resident Evil 3 next Friday. And then I appreciate that some of you is interested about the next one that will be about Parasite Eve, a series that I love, and I want to make this cover from the new survivor horror fans, and especially the Italian one, because many survivor horror Italian fans don't know what Parasite Eve is at all. So I want to make a little thing about the Parasite Eve fandom. But don't worry, in my X/Twitter account, there's always be Resident Evil stuff, always daily. You know, it's my job. So it's my job from my soul. That was I mean it. Okay, guys, really, this time it's really the ending. I don't want to waste your time anymore. Thank you again, and ciao!